May 28, 1940. Reich Air Ministry, Berlin. Reich Marshal Hermann Göring set down the intelligence report with undisguised contempt. The document detailed President Roosevelt's request to Congress for an unprecedented expansion of American aircraft production, a capacity to manufacture 50,000 planes annually. "The Americans are desperate if they believe such propaganda will frighten us," Goering told his staff. "They know nothing of war production. Let them try to convert their automobile factories." What Goering failed to grasp was that in Detroit, a Danish immigrant named William Knudsen was already proving him wrong. The former General Motors president, now working for $1 per year as Roosevelt's production chief, was orchestrating the most ambitious industrial transformation in human history. Within 4 years, American factories would produce not the impossible 50,000 aircraft Goering dismissed, but nearly 100,000 planes annually, while simultaneously supplying 2 theaters of war across opposite oceans. The proclamation that triggered German contempt came on May 16, 1940, as German panzers raced through France. Standing before Congress, Franklin Roosevelt declared, "I should like to see this nation geared up to the ability to turn out at least 50,000 planes a year." The reaction was skepticism even among allies. In 1939, America had produced just 3,611 military aircraft. Yet Roosevelt demanded a 14-fold increase in production. William Knudsen became the architect of this miracle. Bringing automotive mass production principles to aircraft manufacturing, the transformation began immediately. By December 1941, American factories were producing 2,000 military aircraft monthly, a 20-fold increase from 2 years earlier. The Ford Motor Company announced plans for a massive bomber plant at Willow Run, Michigan. The arsenal of democracy was awakening. The Nazi leadership's dismissal of American capabilities stemmed from both racial prejudice and willful blindness. General Friedrich von Bottcher, Wehrmacht military attaché in Washington from 1933 to 1941, sent accurate reports describing American industrial mobilization. His December 1940 cable warned, "American war production will reach unimaginable heights." Berlin dismissed these warnings as defeatist exaggeration. When von Bottcher met Hitler in February 1939 to discuss American potential, the Führer ranted about American racial degeneration rather than listening to intelligence assessments. Hitler proclaimed Americans half Judaized, half Negrified, and incapable of sustained warfare. This ideological blindness would prove fatal. Luftwaffe intelligence dismissed reports of women entering aircraft factories as signs of American desperation. The Nazi worldview simply could not accommodate American reality, that democratic mobilization might exceed totalitarian command. Ford's Willow Run plant embodied American ambition. Constructed on farmland beginning April 18, 1941, it became the world's largest factory under one roof, 3.5 million square feet with an assembly line stretching 1 mile. Initial results were catastrophic. The first bomber, completed September 1942, required complete rebuilding. By February 1943, Willow Run produced just 56 bombers monthly against promises of hundreds. But Ford engineers persevered, breaking the B-24's 488,193 parts into manageable subassemblies. By September 1943, monthly production reached 148 bombers. The breakthrough came in April 1944 when Willow Run produced 428 B-24s, one every 63 minutes, 24 hours daily. This single factory was now outproducing the entire German aviation industry. Ford's Willow Run plant embodied American ambition. Constructed on farmland beginning April 18, 1941, it became the world's largest factory under one roof, 3.5 million square feet with an assembly line stretching 1 mile. Initial results were catastrophic. The first bomber, completed September 1942, required complete rebuilding. By February 1943, Willow Run produced just 56 bombers monthly against promises of hundreds. But Ford engineers persevered, breaking the B-24's 488,193 parts into manageable subassemblies. By September 1943, monthly production reached 148 bombers. The breakthrough came in April 1944, when Willow Run produced 428 B-24s, one every 63 minutes, 24 hours daily. This single factory was now outproducing the entire German aviation industry. The transformation of America's workforce shattered Nazi preconceptions. Women, comprising less than 1% of aircraft workers in 1941, represented 65% by 1943. 310,000 women among aircraft industry workers. At Douglas Long Beach, 22,038 of 41,602 employees were women. Rosie the Riveter, symbolizing this effort, drove 3,000 rivets per shift at Willow Run with 99.5% accuracy. Ford redesigned tools for smaller hands, inadvertently improving efficiency. German intelligence interpreted female employment as desperation, but precision improved. Their integration represented democratic strength, not weakness. Supporting industries matched this pace. General Motors produced 57,658 aircraft engines under license. Alcoa's aluminum output increased 600%. June 6, 1944, D-Day, demonstrated the culmination of American production. The invasion employed 11,590 Allied aircraft against 319 German sorties, a 36-to-1 superiority. This was industrial annihilation. German innovation, like the Me-262 jet fighter, meant nothing against volume. Germany produced just 1,430 Me-262s total. When combat revealed B-17 vulnerability to frontal attacks, Boeing added chin turrets within 60 days. German modifications took months or years. After his arrest, Hermann Göring admitted, "That single factory at Willow Run produced more aircraft than our entire bomber force at peak. It was incomprehensible." America produced 295,959 military aircraft by war's end. Germany produced 94,677. Göring's dismissal of American production became history's most expensive joke, paid for in the currency of total defeat.